Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jail Games here, and today I'm coming at you with another video. So in today's video, I will be showing you the stuff in the Minecraft 1.17 snapshot. So on today's video, I put in a lot of works. I put a lot of work in the videos and all the other videos I make. So I'd appreciate it very much if you could leave a like or maybe even subscribe. Yeah, with that, let's get on to the video. So the first thing we're going to start with are bundles. So bundles are like the early game shulker boxes. So the way bundles work is you take your bundle and you can put up to 64 items in them. So basically up to a stack of items. But they don't have to be the same item, because if they had to be the same item, it would make no sense and it'd defeat the purpose of it. So, like, they're basically like early game shulker boxes, but smaller. So, like, you can do this, and see, oh, it's full. See, 64 out of 64. Then you can empty it back into your inventory, or take it back in from your inventory, or put it back into the chest, or take it back. So those are bundles. Now, let's move on to Amethyst and Amethyst geodes. So Amethyst geodes spawn in a certain, like, kind of area. Like, and you can't transfer them. So they spawn one place and you have to farm it from that place. So in Amethyst geodes you get 4 kinds of blocks. There's 4 kinds of blocks. There's block of amethyst, there's calcite, and tough. It's tough. And then, and also there is building amethyst. So the block of amethyst, I don't think you'll be able to use that in actual builds. Like, I don't think you'll be able to break that. But the building amethyst, I think, is able to be broke. And a cool thing about amethyst geodes is when you stand on top when you stand on top of them, they make this, like, musical sound. It's, like, really beautiful if you listen. So yeah. Then the things that you can get, so there's amethyst clusters. They come in different sizes. So medium, small, and they can grow not only on amethyst blocks but on other blocks. They can't grow on other blocks, but you can find them on they can go on other blocks. And when you break them, I believe you get amethyst shards, and you can craft those in with the next thing we're going to talk about to make a spyglass. So I'll talk about a little bit of the spyglass here. I'll just show you how it looks. It's like Optify and Zoom, but better. But, like, not better, but for people on Bedrock, basically, like me, that I usually play on Bedrock. And if you don't have Optify, if you can't, like, get mods on your Minecraft. So, on to the next thing. So, we're going to be talking about stairs. Not stairs. We're going to be talking about copper. So copper there's a lot of different versions. Cut copper, semi-weathered copper block, weathered cut copper block, wax cut copper block, lightly weathered cut copper block, semi-weathered copper block, So as you can see, there's lots of names. Semi-weathered cut copper stairs. So these are all the blocks of copper stairs and slabs. So like the slabs are up here, stairs, slabs. So you can take a nice good look on your options that you will be able to build with in 1.17. So this is what copper ore looks like. It's kind of like, it looks a little bit like iron, but like more orangey. I'll get to you guys next. And it's basically like iron ore, but it looks more orangey, and I think it's more common. And then there is copper ingots that you can craft into copper blocks. I'm not sure if we'll be able to make armor out of them. That hasn't been announced, but yeah. And we can also make lightning rods. And as you can see up here, they can be placed like end rods in different directions. So, and they attract lightning to them, so they're a good decorative block, and they have a really good use to keep your house safe from lightning. Instead of your house being struck by lightning, the lightning rod will get struck by lightning. Next, now we're gonna move on to the cutest mob, the axolotls. So axolotls come in different colors, sizes, and different variants. And the bucket of axolotl looks a little bit like this. And then a bucket of tropical fish. If you hold a bucket of tropical fish, the axolotls will come and try and get it. And if you put the bucket of tropical fish in the water with the axolotls, not breed them with it. Yeah, I guess we got onto our point early, but you can breed axolotls with tropical fish and buckets of tropical fish. And if you put a tropical fish in the water, the axolotls will kill it. So, breeding axolotls, use tropical fish. Oh wow, this guy survived somehow. And that's a baby axolotl right there. Right, see, oh look, the regular color one. See, look at that. Look at it. It's so cute. So those are the axolotls, and they will help you attack things. But I'm not sure if that's fully done yet, like the mobs, and they'll be very useful under the water. So now, here is our stalagmites. I think the stalagmites are on the ceiling, and then the stalactites. I'm pretty sure I probably got that wrong, but yeah. So stalactites will do major damage, right? Major damage to any mob. Wait, I'm just gonna have to come over here real quick. Grab a spawn egg. I don't want to ruin the video. And see, look. Of course the zombie does fire damage because it does do big damage. It does do big damage to the zombies, and other mobs. I just need to change the time. Time. I'm really bad at Java Edition commands. Set. See, I'm not very familiar with Java Edition. I have it, but I don't play it much. I've played it a lot, but not as much as I do Bedrock Edition. So... okay. And so, one of the cool things is, stalagmite, I think stalactite, I don't even know. The ones that come from the ceiling can drip water or lava into cauldrons depending on what's above them. If lava's above them, they'll drip lava. If the water is above them, they'll drip water. So, yeah. That's, and they also, yeah. And, oh, if you break the block that they're on, they'll fall and do damage to you. So, that's the thing. Oh, and they can go from, like, basically from an infinite height. For an infinite height. So they can basically go that high or higher. They can go as high as you want them to go. Let me just clear out my inventory really quickly. I'll keep my trusty netherite sword, you know. Now, we are going to talk about candles. So candles come in different shapes and sizes. I'm just gonna come here. Okay, we'll leave that open. So, as I was saying, candles come in different shapes, and they're kind of like sea pickles where they can like be placed in clusters, 1 or 2 or 3. I think they can be placed in 1, 2, 3, or 4 on the same block, which is pretty cool. And they come in many different color variations. Black, I like the black and white, the blue, every color, and pink all together. And one of the cool things about candles, they can be placed on top of cakes, as so, and lit. They can be lit. All candles are lit with a flint and steel. And they can look like you have a little birthday cake. Yeah! Like, see. I wonder, can I place multiple? No. And if I have 2 lit, and if I add another one, okay, that immediately becomes full lit. Interesting, interesting, interesting. If I pick block or already lit candle, when I place it down, is it lit? Nope. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So, these are candles. Now, to move on to what everybody's probably been waiting for. Skulk sensors. So, I know some redstone, but I'm not the biggest redstone person. So, what I know is skulk sensors, they send sound frequencies. So, and I know depending on what kind of thing, like what kind of like sound it is, it's a different it sends a different frequency. So like if I step, it sends a different frequency, and I think if I flick a lever, if I take a lever and then I like flick it, and placing a block is a certain frequency, and breaking a block. So it's all like frequencies that make redstone turn on. And then wool occlusions show that scope sensors can't take frequencies from certain places. So like if I have a wall occlusion, now it can take a frequency from here, but if I add the wool, it won't. And now I think if you walk on wool, yeah, it doesn't send a frequency. Or if you place wool, or if you drop wool. But if you drop wool like this, but if you drop this, it sends a frequency. If you walk on this, it sends a frequency. So wool is very key when using skulk sensors. That's what I know. Now, the thing you saw earlier, tinted glass. I think this is one of the less known features because it wasn't really showcased in the Minecraft Live. It's glass, but light doesn't get in. As you saw earlier, there was a bunch of mobs in here because I believe in here the light level is always gonna be 0. Which is pretty cool. So you can make like really cool mob farms, and you can just see into them. Like mob farms made out of this, and then you can just see into the mob farm to make sure mobs are spawning. I'm gonna keep it open so a whole bunch of mobs don't spawn in there, because they will, because light level 0. And the last thing, but definitely not least, is snowier snow, or powdered snow. Powdered snow, as you can see, looks like this, which makes sure when you're in your inventory, you know which one you have. But out on the field, they look pretty much the same. See, this is the snowier snow, this one. And this is regular snow. The snowier snow looks like icy, and the regular snow doesn't. Or powdered snow. And so a cool thing about snowy snow, we have, when you go in it, like frost starts to slowly creep into your screen, which is like a cool new effect. Like the frost effect, and it can it slows down falls a little bit, but which means you can go through it. So bases up in the mountains, because of the new mountain generation, you can have a snowier snow plate, like a certain coordinate that you go to. You go in there, you let yourself sink, and then you have like a whole secret warm cozy base. And snowier snow will kill you if in survival mode, if you're in it for too long. And it will also kill hostile mobs. Better off staying in there. If burning to death, you'll freeze to death. Let me just use a witch, which will not burn in the day. If I just... yeah. So you guys probably see what I mean. So, this was today's showcase. I hope you enjoyed it, and it taught you some stuff about 1.17 and what you can expect. All this stuff will be coming to Bedrock Edition in 1.17, but my Mojang tends to like releasing snapshots in Java. But the full version will most definitely be in Bedrock. So Let me know in the comments, are you excited for the new update? And also let me know, did I miss anything? Did I forget one thing about a topic? Is there any, if you have any questions? I hope you enjoyed today's video, cause I know I enjoyed making it. So this would be JO Games.